Hello! If you have ever watched a video about Finland or Scandinavia or something similar, you might be a bit confused about this whole Nordic versus Scandinavia thing. I know some of you are confused, as I've read some pretty strange arguments in YouTube comment sections where 19 people are all wrong simultaneously somehow. So who better to explain this to you than me? I mean, I do have 396 subscribers. If that doesn't scream credibility, I don't know what does. No, but for real though, my credibility is that of inheritance. Because when I saw all these people getting it wrong, I was thinking to myself, now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just sub to me, cause we did a little learning for free, cause the truth is shaky without me. Right, sorry. Anyway, let's get into it. What is the simple, real definition of both Scandinavia and Nordic? And why does Estonia get roped into the conversation? And then at the end, after telling you the true definitions, I'll ruin it all by explaining what I think it should be. Let's start with the Nordic countries, as this definition hardly has any issues. The Nordic countries are rich land, IKEA land, flat land, Iceland, and Suomi land. 5 nations. The only tricky part of the Nordics is Estonia, with some saying it is Nordic, others saying it is Baltic. So is it Nordic? Well, they do have a non-authoritative seat on the Nordic Council, but no, they are not included in the geographical idea of the Nordic countries, as much as they want to be. But that's the interesting part. This is mostly geographic in concept. Now let's talk about Scandinavia. What the fuck is a Scandinavia? Is Finland included? Okay, let's start with the simple definition of the term. In pure, literal definition, the Scandinavian countries are as follows: Legoland, oil land, and cheap beer land. But what about Finland? Because after all, they own these islands, collectively known as the autonomous region of Åland. The inhabitants speak Swedish, have Swedish culture, and way too much Swedish blood, essentially the Alabama of the North. The only reason Finland has it and not Sweden is because Sweden is a terrible parent and lost the custody battle in the divorce. So is a part of Finland Scandinavian? Maybe. The lines get blurry when using this definition because in my opinion they are based on the wrong thing, culture. From here on out, the rest of this is opinion, not fact. Now don't get it twisted, I love culture, but I think Scandinavia should follow a different definition, geography. You see, this is the Scandinavian peninsula right here. Notice anything strange? Denmark isn't on it, but a part of Finland is, right up there where it meets the Russian Kola Peninsula. So in my opinion, the term used for Finland and Denmark should be swapped, and Nordic should be the cultural term, while Scandinavia should be the geographical term. And I can see why this is also confusing to some. After all, we Scandinavians are Nordic Germanics, not Scandi Germans. Geographically speaking, Denmark hasn't been truly Scandinavian since they last held Scania, which is the namesake itself of the peninsula. Then what about Estonia? Well, geographically, they still aren't Scandinavian, but they do have a fair amount of shared history, religion, and language influences, so I can see them being Nordic, and I cheer them on trying to get properly into the Nordic Council. But geographically, and as of right now, no, Estonia is in truth neither Scandinavian or Nordic. So to summarize, here are the real Nordic, the real Scandinavia, and what I think they should be changed to. Thanks for watching this short video. Another video coming very soon. And don't forget the live streams on the weekends. Thank you.